Welcome to the second edition of, this video introduction. Okay, so I'm going to give you like a little lesson here as far as search engine optimization. It's going to be kind of hard to, comprehend or understand anything, so I'm going to try to put it into layman's terms for you because I want you to understand. I got a reply back from somebody on Twitter today, and I said, are you familiar with like link directories, referral sources to your website, in order to increase popularity? And they responded back with, I heard that, that is, that's actually not good. It actually deranks your site, which, there's differences in backlink directories. Okay, so like they have these things called link farms. To be honest with you, I'm not even sure what the hell they are. I'm assuming that they're just basically like spamming links. So like if you have a WordPress blog or a WordPress website and you haven't hooked up Axomet or something like that to it, or some kind of external copying source or comment source, basically you're gonna notice that you get pinged a lot, and you're getting like different pings from different blogs. Most of them are in different languages, Swedish, so on and so forth, a lot of Southeast Asia stuff, and that is basically like a link farm. You're essentially getting your link blasted out into the internet, but there's no value to the link. Okay, so there's a big difference between valuable backlinks and there's a big difference between invaluable backlinks. So like an invaluable, or basically a link with a lot of value to it, is one that's pertaining to your industry. So if you're a life coach, if you're a vapor shop, if you're a drug treatment center, whatever the case may be, okay, because I've worked in all of your industries, all right, basically it's a matter of having something out there that is specifically about what you do. So like if you are a vapor shop, in which case this is what it's for vapor shop owners, this video. Okay, if you're a vapor shop and you have different vapor supplies, mods, RDAs, RTAs, RBAs, and e-juices, e-liquids, and different things of that nature, okay, you want to be featured on other people's blogs. So you're gonna hear about people who have built their business into multi-million dollar a year businesses based off the web that have been featured on a website or became popular because they came up with a website or something like that. Okay, that's essentially what VaporStoreMap.com is. Okay, VaporStoreMap.com is basically a backlink provider for your business. But not only that, we also review your business. We talk about your business. Aside from that, we're not only talking about your business, we're talking about the industry as a whole. We're talking about new e-juices. We're doing reviews for new e-juices. We're doing reviews for your e-juices. We're doing reviews for your mods. We're doing reviews. Bottom line, if I speak to one of your employees on the phone and they're ignorant as hell, I'm going to write about it. I'm going to put them in check. I'm going to put your company in check, because if you're not actually providing quality service, what's the point? What's the point of being in business if you're not providing quality service? So anyway, the bottom line is this: when you come aboard on VaporStoreMap.com or VaporShopFinder.us or any of the other ones that I create, you get a listing, okay? And as you see, I think it's Vapor something USA or something like that. That's it's probably the most optimized WordPress or PHP based website on the internet right now, featuring vapor shops. And as you can see there, they provide you with links, okay? But the difference is that you only have a link on there. So if people are in search of something, they may find it. It's the first organically ranked thing if you're in search of a vapor shop. But with mine, okay, you're not only getting a listing, you're getting a link to your Facebook, your Twitter. You're able to write a long, detailed description about your company. On top of that, you could choose follow and no follow links. So that means that you could still have your stuff featured if you feel that it's going to dampen your rankings, which I know it won't. Then basically you can go ahead and just put a no follow on it, and from there you're golden. Aside from that, you're going to have blogs written about you. You're going to have blog entries written about you, about your company, what you offer, what kind of juices your store is into, because every store is geographically different. I've reached out to stores throughout the entire country. I've spoken to quite a few of you. I've enjoyed conversations with you, and I've also spoken to some very rude people. But I can understand where you get defensive, because you have to deal with a lot of people, offering you and selling you a bunch of stuff. Okay, I don't care whether or not you take a link on my directory or not, to be honest with you, because in all actuality and stuff, I'm getting paid for it while it's up regardless. It doesn't matter whether or not somebody even comes aboard, I'll still get paid for it. I'll still make my return on investment. That's not the point here. The point is to provide quality companies to vapors. That's VAPERS. Vapors in this industry, ones that have mods, ones that look for Ejuice, with the location of your shop. Not only that, but also a link to your website so they could purchase online. And because geographically everybody has different tastes of Ejuice and different things of that nature, I want to make sure that I have information on what you have to offer. So if you're from like Arkansas and you have like Arkansas Ejuice, or you're from Tennessee and you're with like Blue or Green Smoke or whatever the case may be, or if you're from Arizona and you're an e-cig store or an e-cigarette electronic cigarette manufacturer / retail or wholesaler, then I want to know about it, because I want to be able to write about you. I want to be able to provide the internet and the people that are searching on the internet with content that is about your business. And that is not a link farm. In no way, shape, or form is it a link farm. In fact, it's a quality link. Now, if you were to go to some SEO and say, hey, I have this backlink directory or this website that's looking to put my link and information about my company up on their website, and also write about my store, obviously in a positive manner. If you're not worth talking to, I won't talk to you, and I will not feature you on my website. I'm not here to write negative stuff. I like to keep a positive attitude. But basically, they're going to tell you to jump all over it, because if you're paying $25 to $100 for one person to read that, and they go to your store and they make a purchase, you've made a return on your investment. Not only that, but I can guarantee you at 10,000 visitors a month, you're going to have a whole lot more than that seeing you. Now, what I do after you go along and you actually you sign up, I'm going in there and I have this little thing. It's called Yoast, and basically I'm going to go in there and I'm going to optimize your listing. I'm going to go after one targeted keyword, which is local vapor shop, your town, local vapor shop, whatever the case may be. And from there, I'm going to put that into the meta title. The meta description. I'm going to put that into the meta title. I'm also going to put it into the tags. And from there, they're going to be able to locate your shop, because after I submit that into every single search engine, in which case I have something that does that for me. On top of that, I do it through Webmaster Tools as well, through Bing and also through Google. From there, you're going to rank extremely high. In fact, I noticed that a lot of the companies that have come aboard with me, I'm ranking 2 times on the first page of Google, as opposed to their product ranking 2 times on the first page of Google. Now, Vapor Store Map and Vapor Shop Finder are 2 totally different types of websites. Vapor Store Map is basically just a directory, okay? Vapor Shop Finder is a referral store. So I'm featuring your products, it's like a referral link that goes to your website, and they make the purchase on your website. But the whole thing is I'm the optimization specialist, and you may not like to pay me a couple grand a month in order to optimize your website. So if you're not willing to pay me a couple grand a month, you sign up for my website for, at this point, it's $100 for that type of a listing. And when you sign up for $100 for the year for that type of a listing, I'm going to optimize 5 of your products. So if you have like some specialty juices or house juices or mods or whatever the case may be, 5 of those products are going on to my blog. They're going to sell. They're going to sell, guaranteed. And that's your ROI. Okay, so that's where you have your guarantee, because I can guarantee that, because of the simple fact that I'm not going to pick products that nobody's buying, and I'm familiar with all the products that people are buying, and then I'm going to optimize that product. And as long as you're not competing with any of my homeboys, so to speak, that have, introduced me to this industry and helped me quit smoking, then, from there, you're golden. You're going to pay $100 in order to make back like $700. If somebody came to you and said, hey, if you put $100 on this. I'll give you back $700 next week. I can guarantee you'd do it if you had the $100. I can guarantee you have the $100 if you're buying mods like this, because you have to buy them in the 50s or the 100s. Now the other thing is that if you need Boosted, Ejuice Boosted is a very well-known brand. I can get it to you wholesale. And that's through one of the people that have already come aboard with my website and are actually being featured on my website, and I will hook you up with them. So I'm going to leave it at that. It's at 10:27. I hope this wasn't too intense for you, but you people need to understand what the hell is going on here, because this is virtually unheard of, and nobody's ever done it this way, but I can guarantee you that it works because I've seen it work. So anyway,